Hey guys, come on downstairs. Today we're playing New York Knicks franchise on NBA 2K18. We are doing the week of November 5th through November 11th here in season number 1. The Pacers, Hornets, Magic, and Sacramento Kings games are all included in this episode. And we'll go ahead and get things started off with the first game of the week. Year 1, game number 9 against the Indiana Pacers, who come into this at 5-4, and we are 3-5. First quarter action. Tim Hardaway Jr. misses the shot, rebounded by Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich down the lane to Miles Turner. He flushes it. 6-3 Pacers early. 9:11 to go. Thaddeus Young now working on Hernan Gomez. Blocked away by Hernan Gomez. Ntilikina picks it up. We're going the other way with it. Ntilikina out to Porzingis. Porzingis. Floater off the glass is good. It's 6-5. Later in the first quarter, all tied up at 8. Darren Collison guarded by Ntilikina. Collison puts his shoulder down, scoops it up in the lane, and it rolls around the rim and drops 10-8 Pacers. Ntilikina bringing it up for the Knicks now. 7:20 to go in the first. Ntilikina around the screen from Tim Hardaway Jr. Back to Tim Hardaway Jr. He will go around the screen from Hernan Gomez, drop it down on the block to Porzingis. Porzingis pivots back out to Hardaway Jr. Looking down the barrel, he rattles home a three. 11-10 Knicks, 13-12 now, nearing the midway point of the first quarter. Ntilikina on the left side, back to the top of the key to Porzingis. KP holds. Hernan Gomez comes to set the screen. KP around it, over to the left corner to Ntilikina. Ntilikina will back it out, 5 seconds on the shot clock. Ntilikina goes down the lane, floats it up and in, just as the shot clock was expiring. 17-14 Knicks with 5 minutes to go in the first. Darren Collison into the lane, float it high off the glass, no, rebounded by Joakim Noah. Noah outlets it to Courtney Lee on the left side. Courtney Lee will back it out, set things up for the Knicks. KP comes over to set the screen. Courtney Lee back to Porzingis from the elbow, knocks down the shot. KP. Nothing but net there. 3:50 to go in the first. Lance Stephenson on the left side. Stevenson, guarded by Courtney Lee, over to the left corner to Darren Collison. Collison pump fakes, goes around a staggered screen. Collison with KP and Ntilikina on him, hands it to Oladipo. Oladipo around the screen. He's going to go down the lane. Blocked away by Porzingis. Miles Turner gets it back and dunks in his own miss. At the end of the first quarter here at MSG, the Pacers lead by 1. Second quarter now. Tim Hardaway Jr. around the screen from Beasley. Hardaway Jr. has it knocked away. Young has it. Up in off the glass, and the Pacers go up. 25-22, I believe. (32-25) now. Pacers leading. 8:40 to go in the second. Ron Baker in for the Knicks. Beasley sets up the screen. He rolls and knocks down the shot. 32-17. Young brings it across the timeline for the Pacers, over to the left side to Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich holding around the screen from Young. To the left side to Glenn Robinson III. Nothing there for him. He's going to drive around Baker, put it on the floor. He misses. Big Al Jefferson with the putback. Pacers by 6 now with 4 minutes to go in the half. Darren Collison guarded by Tim Hardaway Jr. Back to Thaddeus Young. He hands it back to Collison. Setting up a screen for Bogdanovich. He comes around it, lets the three go, and puts the Pacers up by 9 with this, the halftime break. The Pacers with a 53-38 lead. They run out to a big lead behind Miles Turner's 10 points, 11 rebounds. Pacers shooting 51%, Knicks only 36%. Rebounds 26 apiece, 7 blocks for New York to 2 for the Pacers. Pacers have lengthened their lead out to 13 now, with 10:13 to go in the third. Young over to the left side to Oladipo. Young goes and sets the screen. Oladipo around it, behind the back dribble, at the elbow. Cross-court pass, hands it back to Bogdanovich, and he nails the angle three. 9-point lead. Ntilikina has it. He will go around the screen from KP. Drop it back to Porzingis. Porzingis with Big Al on him. Porzingis going to try to take Big Al off the dribble. Gets into the lane, up in the air, but Doesn't take the shot. It ends up in the hands of Frank Ntilikina, and he knocks down the three. 66-57 Pacers. 3:21 to go in the third. Frank Ntilikina yo-yos around the screen from Porzingis. Ntilikina into the corner to Joakim Noah. Nice pass underneath to KP, and he lays it up and in over Al Jefferson. Lead out to 13 for the Pacers. Ntilikina now. Joakim Noah to set the screen. Ntilikina guarded by Collison. Over into the left corner to Porzingis. Porzingis working against Big Al. Collison double teaming. Porzingis on the baseline. In and out and back in. 72-61 at the end of the third quarter. 82-73 now. Nearing the midway point of the fourth. Tim Hardaway Jr. around the screen from Beasley. Drops it down to Beasley. Down the lane off the glass. He gets the bounce. 82-75. Pacers have it now. Thaddeus Young over to the left angle to Victor Oladipo. Oladipo drops it down to Miles Turner working on Cantor. Oladipo jump stop into the lane. And it's 86-78 rather, with 4:27 to go in the fourth. Ntilikina now around the screen from Hernan Gomez. Ntilikina. Pacers switch the screen over to the right side to Porzingis, down to Hernan Gomez. Hernan Gomez with a mouse in the house is going to go up against Collison, take it all the way to the hole, lay it up and in. Knicks have cut the lead to 3 with 3:33 to go. Porzingis now, guarded by Miles Turner. Porzingis holding. Hernan Gomez out to set the pick. Porzingis around it. He's going to go down the lane, float it up with the right hand. Moving left to right across the key. It's 88-85 now. Knicks can tie it with a 3 with 2:43 to go. Courtney Lee holding. Courtney Lee skips it across to Porzingis. He lets the 3 go. No good. Rebounded by Bogdanovic. 2:33 to go. Bogdanovic down the lane. Floats it high. Up and in. 90-85. 2 minutes left. Pacers by 3. Miles Turner holding. Hernan Gomez backs off of him over to the left side to Victor Oladipo, and his shot goes down. It's a 3. 4 seconds left in the game now. 94-91. Last chance for the Knicks. Courtney Lee at the buzzer, and the shot rims out. Pacers hold on to the win. 94-91. They lead most of the game. They improved to 6-4. We fall to 3-6. We improved our field goal percentage from 36%, I believe it was, at halftime up to 42%. A much better second half. Not very good from behind the arc, though. 5 of 25. Pacers 4 of 16 from downtown. They shot 43%. Points in the paint, 64-48 for them. Bench points, 31-18. So we got outplayed in quite a few facets of the game. Miles Turner with 16 points, 15 rebounds. KP with 30 points and 10 rebounds, but it's not enough for the Knicks, as KP had pretty much a third of our points in this game. Game number 10. We fall to the Charlotte Hornets at MSG. That makes it a 7-game losing streak, as the Hornets beat us 117-109. They improved to 4-7. We shoot 46%, 18 of 39 from downtown, though. We were letting the 3 fly. Those jump shots, however, produced only 9 shots from the free throw line. Points in the paint, 40-30 for the Hornets. We're having a hard time getting the ball inside. Courtney Lee with 19 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists. Julian Stone, 20 points, 7 boards, 8 assists. Near triple-double for him for the Charlotte Hornets. All right, game number 11. We finally snapped that 7-game losing streak and beat the Orlando Magic on the road in Orlando, 108-88. They shoot 44%. We shoot 43%. Only 6 of 28 from downtown. We do go to the free throw line 28 times. Points in the paint, 36-22. Neither team did really great with points in the paint. Bench points, 45 for us, 41 for them. Assists, 18-14 for us in this one. Players of the game, Michael Beasley, 21 points, 6 rebounds. Nikola Vucevic, 17 points, 12 rebounds for the Magic. All right, final game of this week, the Sacramento Kings in Year 1, Game 12 from MSG. We are 4-7, looking for our second win in a row. Costa Koufos has it. He gets it to Buddy Hield. Splits 2 defenders down the lane and goes glass. It's 7-4 Kings now with 7:52 to go in the first quarter. George Hill guarded by Ntilikina. George Hill over to the right side to Buddy Hield. Buddy Hield around the screen of Costa Koufos. Costa rolls. Hield spin move in the lane, lay it up off the glass, and he gets the English. 9-4, now 17-13. Sacramento. Garrett Temple with it for the Kings. Behind the back dribble. Pulls up from the free throw line. Shot no. Rebounded by Lavoisier. And Ntilikina comes down with it. Out to Doug McDermott. He's going to stop and pop from 10. In transition, Knicks cut it to a 2-point lead. And at the break of the first quarter, the Knicks would lead 21-20. We go to the second quarter now. Sacramento has picked up a 29-23 lead. Ramon Sessions with it now for the Knicks. Sessions down the lane, floats it over into the corner to Lee. Back to Beasley from the elbow. Shot goes down for Michael Beasley. 29-25. Sacramento leading. George Hill, guarded by Sessions, drops it to Papagiannis. Papagiannis holding over to the left side to Jackson. Jackson lets the three go. It's 34-32. With 4:50 to go in the first half, Jackson brings it across for the Kings. Ramon Sessions just activated as Hernan Gomez was hurt in that last game, and he's going to have to spend a few days on the inactive roster. 3-point shot goes down for Buddy Hield. 44-32 now. The Kings have jumped out to a 12-point lead just before halftime. Ramon Sessions back to Porzingis. KP guarded there by Willie Cauley-Stein. KP raises. Shot down. 44-35. Buddy Hield guarded by Tim Hardaway Jr. He steps back. 3 rims out, rebounded by Porzingis. Kristaps over to Ntilikina. Ntilikina back to Kristaps. He goes down the lane with the left hand, finger roll it up and in. 48-43, Kings leading at the half. Kings shooting 44%. We're out rebounding them 24-22. 13 assists to 8 for us, 5 steals to 3 for us. They have 3 blocks, we have none. Buddy Hield with 12 points and 4 rebounds. Enes Kanter, 10 points and 11 boards and 3 assists for the Knicks. Pretty good half for Enes Kanter. 48-45, George Hill getting the third quarter underway. He misses the jump shot from the top of the key. Porzingis rebounds and hands it to Ntilikina. Ntilikina waiting for the screen from Porzingis. He uses it. Kicks it back to Porzingis, looking straight down the barrel. It is good. That ties up the game at 48. 5:55 to go in the third. Knicks lead by 1. Ntilikina guarded by George Hill. Enes Kanter comes to set the screen. Ntilikina doesn't use it. Ntilikina goes to the lane. Throw it down with 2 hands. Frank Ntilikina. Knicks have gone on a little run now to take a 66-58 lead with 2 minutes to go in the third. George Hill back to Lavoisier. Back to Hill. Over into the corner to Buddy Hield. His shot goes down. It's a 3. 68-63 Knicks. Ramon Sessions guarded by George Hill. KP sets the screen. Sessions around it. Tries to whip it back to KP and it's stolen away. Buddy Hield all the way coast to coast. Lay it up. No! Ron Baker gets the rebound and the Knicks are coming the other way. Baker over to the left side to Ramon Sessions. Sessions down the lane. Reverse it. Spin it up in off the glass. It's 70-63 Knicks. At the end of the third quarter, that score would hold. We go to the fourth. 74-67 New York. George Hill, guarded by Sessions. Hill swings it over to the angle to Buddy Hield. Buddy Hield around the screen of Willie Cauley-Stein. He splits the defenders, kicks it over to the left side to Vince Carter, and Vince knocks down the 3. We are all tied up at 74 with 8:24 to go in the game. George Hill on the left wing to Vince Carter. It's knocked away from him by Courtney Lee. Vince gets it back. Back to the angle to George Hill. Cauley-Stein against Beasley. Kicks it back to Vince Carter, and his 3 goes down again. Wide open look for Vince Carter, and the Kings lead by 3 with 8 minutes to go. Beasley back to Ramon Sessions. Sessions around the screen from Beasley. Beasley down the lane. Sessions finds him, and Beasley dunks it. 77-76. 2 minutes to go now. The Knicks lead 90-88. Ntilikina working against George Hill. He's going to float it with the left hand and get the friendly roll off the front of the rim. It's 92-88 Knicks. And they go on to win this one 108-93. Back-to-back wins for New York. To close out this week, we improved to 5-7. The Kings fall to 5-7. 46% for us. 45% for the Kings. 6 of 23 from the three-point arc. 19 of 25 from the line. And the Kings were 9 of 9, only shot 9 free throws. Fast break points, 24-8 for us. Points in the paint, 56 to 40 for us. Bench points 35 to 28 for us. Assists 27 to 19 for us. Buddy Hield, 21 points, 6 rebounds, 3 assists for the Kings. Enes Kanter with a nice stat line of 20 points, 15 rebounds, 3 assists, and 2 steals. All right, quick look at the Eastern Conference standings now. The Cavs at 9-4 are out in front of everybody, half a game ahead of the Pacers and the Celtics. Orlando, Washington, the Raptors, the Knicks, and the Bucks round out the top 8 in the Eastern Conference. The Pistons are 5-8, the Heat 5-8. The Bulls are 4-7. The Hornets are 12th at 4-8. The Hawks 4-9. The Brooklyn Nets are 4-9, and the Sixers are 3-9, bringing up the rear of the conference. And if the playoffs started today, the Bucks would be facing the Cavaliers, the Wizards, and the Magic in the first round. We would be playing the Indiana Pacers. That is a historic playoff rivalry from back in the 90s. The Raptors would be playing the Celtics in the 6-3 matchup. All right, guys, that is where we sit to this point in the season of New York Knicks franchise. That's the end of this episode. Up next, we'll have the following week where we play the Cavs, the Jazz, and the Raptors. So that'll be up in New York Knicks franchise episode 5 here on Mama's Basement Sports Gaming.